Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. Hi there, everyone. If you are one of my regular viewers, you will not be surprised by the fact that we are doing Our Lady Peace. Happiness is not a fish you can catch. Alright, actually, if you watched my last Our Lady Peace review, which would have been review 240, where I believe this is now at 250, you will know I'm not a big Our Lady Peace fan. A lot of the reasons why is due to the lead vocalist's voice. But as much as I kind of ripped on the last album a little bit, I really actually enjoy this album significantly more. Let's see. Really quickly, just trying to find the musician. So you got... Okay, so Rain Maida is the vocalist who I'm talking about. And, yeah, I really wish they had this marked better on here. Okay, folks. I'm not going to dwell on that for long. Let's get into the music, okay? So, my biggest complaint about Our Lady Peace is Rain Maida. This album is definitely a little less post-grunge, a little more alternative, a little more Our Lady Peace finding their way. And surprisingly, this actually has quite a few songs on it I enjoy. Albums Up with One Man Army, which I remember being a big single and getting a lot of play. I don't mind the song. Starts off the album really well. Then you go into Happiness and the Fish. I think I remember this one getting some airplay. I might be wrong. I don't remember 100%. But I really enjoyed this one as well. Then the next two songs, Potato Girl and Blister, kind of just, they fill out the album, I guess. They don't stand out at all. I'm not paying attention to them that much when the album's playing. They're background. Is Anybody Home? Another good song. I remember this one being a single as well, or at least getting a fair amount of airplay. Decent tune. Waited. Thief is one of those ones where I've actually taken the time, because of how much this album's played, I've listened to it in the last few days with a CD sitting right next to me, to memorize that Thief was one of the tracks I actually enjoy, because I never would have guessed the song was called Thief. It just, I don't know, not something that strikes a chord with me. But, good tune. Lying Awake was a decent tune. And then Annie and Consequence of Laughing, they're alright, I guess. And then the album finishes with Stealing Babies featuring Elvin Jones. I really actually dig this tune. Really good way to end the album. Got a cool experimental jazz thing going on at the end, was really cool and whatnot. For the most part, Our Lady Peace kind of has a general kind of vibe and sound to them. This album definitely gets more into their specific kind of sound. I find it a little bit thin. This album definitely is a little more rockish, I think, than the last album was, and has a little more diversity to it. It feels like there's a little more up in this album, a little more take you somewhere and do something with you, whereas the last album sounded like a lot of whining. This one doesn't sound like whining. One Man Army is the only time where Rain kind of really sounds whiny to me. Then I know that was a major, major complaint with the last review on the last album for me, was how whiny Rain sounds. This one's not bad at all. This one definitely shows there's real promise and there's some real progress coming out of the band. And after listening to this album, I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing the next Our Lady Peace review. On the whole, am I an Our Lady Peace fan now? No. Do I like Our Lady Peace? Nah. I like songs here and there. Do I respect Our Lady Peace? Yes. But that's kind of where it ends. It's still a post-grunge album. Still has that post-grunge kind of sound to it, where But I like that it's a little bit different because at this point, I believe this would have been around the time. Let me do a quick double check here, but I believe this would have been around the time that Nickelback was kind of starting to make the scene. Man, thought I'd have it right here to grab. There it is. Okay, so this was in 1999. Silver Side Up was 2001. So definitely some similarities, that post-grunge similarity going on there. Um, this album was definitely moving out of the post-grunge, though. They were, like I said at the beginning, they were definitely starting to explore on their own, trying to refine in their own sound. I know that with albums I'm going to be reviewing coming up, I definitely enjoy their sound a little more, and I think they definitely lock in their sound a lot better. The whole way around, would I recommend this album? Sure. If you're into alternative, if you're into grunge a little bit, definitely more alternative than grunge. That's kind of where I'm at on this one. I don't have too much more to add to it. I don't know if I'd really go out of my way to listen to any of these songs outside of the album. Maybe. Maybe Is Anyone Home? Maybe Stealing Babies. The rest of them I either enjoy or don't care about. All right, folks, I'm done. This is a short one. I know I'm not doing this one justice, and for review number 450, which you'd think would be something bigger or special or whatever, it's not. It's 450. I think I put a new intro on the beginning, and that's about it. All right, folks, I'm done here. Let me know what you think. Leave me a line in the comments below. Next Canadian album is once again going to be Our Lady Peace. I've got a few more of these to get through before I'm done. Let's see here if I can find them real fast. So we still have to get through Gravity. What do we got here? We got Gravity. I still got to get through Gravity, which will be next. Then we'll be doing Live after that. And then we'll be going on to Healthy and Paranoid Times after that. So there's your upcoming preview for Canadian albums going forward. That'll be 460, 470, and 480. Don't know what I'm going to do for 490 or the Big 50 yet. Actually, I know what I'm doing for the Big 50. But it won't be Canadian. Anyways, let me know what you think. Drop a line in the comments. There is a like button, a subscribe button, a bell for notifications. I'd very much appreciate if you would hit those. There's a link below that'll take you to TWA. That is the Trampoline Wrestling Association. I love it. I hope you would enjoy it too. And there's also a link to my Patreon. Got some stuff there. I really got to get to work on that. But you can just throw me money because otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.